Drive west on New Mexico Highway 64 from Raton about 30 miles and take the improved road north that leads to Dawson, or rather the site of Dawson. The once thriving town, home to several thousand, no longer exists. The town of Dawson was established at the beginning of the 20th century to support the coal mines in the surrounding hills. The mines were begun by John Barclay Dawson, but were soon acquired by the Phelps Dodge Company to provide fuel for their copper smelting operations. At first a rough-and-tumble mining town, Phelps Dodge soon turned Dawson into a cultural and civic oasis sporting schools, churches, a hospital, swimming pool and gymnasium, opera house and mercantile store. For all their social progressiveness, however, the Phelps Dodge management could not escape the fact that mining, especially coal mining, is a hard and dangerous industry. Industrial accidents were all too common in the early 20th century. The 10 greatest mining accidents in U.S. history occurred between 1900 and 1928, taking 2,233 lives in those 10 incidents alone. This fact was brought home to Dawson on the afternoon of October 22, 1913. About 3 p.m., a huge explosion shattered mine number 2. Rescuers arriving on the scene found smoke and flames belching out of the mouth of the mine. It was hoped at first that many of the miners would have survived, but as time went on, it became obvious that most would not. Of the 286 men working the mine, only 23 survived. The death toll of 263 still stands as the second largest mining disaster in U.S. history. The miners were a diverse lot, mostly immigrants from a dozen countries. Of those who died, 130 were Italian, with a large number of Greeks and Mexicans and Americans. Disaster struck again in 1923. At 2:30 in the afternoon of February 8th, an explosion ripped apart mine number 1, the blast sending huge chunks of the concrete portal flying across the canyon. This time, there were only 2 survivors, Charles Scandale, a Greek from Crete, and Fellini Martini, an Italian. They left behind 120 miners, most of them killed instantly by the blast. The Dawson mines continued to operate, producing 33 million tons of coal, but declining demand for the coal brought the closing of the mines in April 1950. The town that Phelps Dodge built was quickly demolished, and the Dawsonites scattered across the west. There is little left of the town, save a few faint foundations, but it is still held in the memories of those who lived and worked there. Even today, more than 6 decades later, Dawsonites gather biennially to remember the town that was like no other. The cemetery at Dawson was made a National Historic Site in 1992. Most of those who died in the disasters, known and unknown, are buried there.